Welcome back to White Mountains today. We have Laura Cummings from White Birch Books. We have, I don't know, we have 45 minutes here. Are we going to be able to fill it? I think not. I know. But good morning to you, Laura.
Good morning.
Of course, you brought a whole stash of books from White Birch Books, which is right south of North Conway Village.
Yes, just before the park, just before the playground, the new community center.
Gorgeous.
Yes, across from TD Bank.
Awesome.
And we're there every day.
And I was just in there, can't say what I bought because it's a present, but having so much fun. I just like to go in there. You guys know what you're doing. You have recommendations. If you have someone that's hard to buy for, books are always a winner.
Well, they are. So we always talk about it because number one, books are extremely easy to wrap.
Yeah.
Even for the worst wrappers,
square.
there's angles, there's edges. It's simple, and even though they're easy to buy, they're also very personal. You know, because either you're giving a book that you love that you want somebody else to love, so you're really sharing a part of yourself, or you're finding something you've picked a book that you know will interest the person, and it shows that you've made that effort to get them something.
Absolutely, and not only that, so it's easy to wrap. It's personal, it's awesome, and you also have lots of knickknacks to add on the top if you want.
Yes.
You have cards, you have bookmarks, of course, and lots of cool stuff right there at the counter.
Right. We've kind of upped our Christmas game, if you will. So even, yes, we even have wrapping paper, we have ribbons, we have these great little ties, we have cards. Somebody bought yesterday one of our Christmas cards that's Santa laying on a psychiatrist's couch, and the psychiatrist is saying, "So you're always the giver in this relationship, in your relationship?" And I was laughing. She said, "Well, my husband's a therapist." So, I mean, it's perfect.
Perfect.
But,
Awesome.
So, yes, and all those little, we had some people in yesterday buying little fox lip gloss and little ninja erasers and, just little fun things for stockings.
And for teachers, too. That's you're my go-to place because little journals, stuff like that, and the cards that you have. Not only do you have a great cat card collection because you are a cat lady.
Yes.
But you also have really funny ones that you don't see anywhere.
Right. We just got this whole new line, and there's some that are so funny. It's like spelling is for losers, LOOS. Things like that. And, anyway, they're just, every time I walk by, I just laugh. There's this dentist, and it's like, he turns to his assistant. He's like, "Diane, just get those old records off the shelf." So, of course, every time I see it, I have to start singing. But anyway, that is the card.
All right, so let's jump into the books because you do have a couple books in the shop as well.
We do, and today we focused on big books. And
I
I'm
also
not going
want
to sing it. I know.
We were singing it earlier.
But the deal is, this is the time of year for that kind of thing. They're great. People love to look through them.
And they look good under the tree, too.
They look good under a tree, and it's a big gift. And a lot of them, they're not just reading. There's a lot of great pictures. And so I'll just pick this one up because it's kind of hidden
You want me
here.
to Vanna?
But because you had your M&D folks here.
God, this is heavy.
DK is the publisher of this one. They do beautiful books, lots of great color pictures and things like this. So this is a history of musicals.
Oh my
and
gosh.
the day we got this in, we immediately sold it. And so then we've had to restock it several times. But it's yes.
Without hopefully damaging it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no,
okay.
you won't.
Liza Minnelli. Cabaret.
There she is.
There you go. Okay.
So
this is for the actor /
the actor, that person who loves to go down to New York every so often to catch a show or things like that. It's the history of them all. And everything. So it's just a fun book.
I like it.
Again, probably not a book you're going to buy for yourself necessarily. So it's a great
Well,
present.
don't limit me.
Yes. I mean, yes, of course you can. We're not quizzing people at the register. Who is this
for you? You should not buy it for yourself at Christmas.
I get very guilty, when people say, "Do you need a gift box for that?" And it's like, "No, it's for me." But, so we will not ask that question. Another hot book for right now. You've seen all the ads on TV for the In the Heart of the Sea. This is a wonderful kind of expanded with illustrations. The original biography that inspired Moby Dick, which then In the Heart of the Sea re-examined all that and everything. It'd be a great one to kind of pair with the movie or to get maybe some of the real facts. Because I don't know that the person in real life was as handsome as Chris Helmsworth. But
yeah, I can pretty much say no.
Probably not.
No, is a little phenomenon. So this, I'm seeing, oh, okay, so you have pictures, like old style pictures. And
Right.
so this is the actual background of the story.
Yes. And so it's the memoir that inspired Melville to write Moby Dick, and because it was all based on a true story, which In the Heart of the Sea then went back and looked at again.
Dramatized.
So.
And you also have those pictures in stock still too, with the whole novel
Yes,
or the chapter.
the lithographs,
Lithographs.
which
Cool.
they make the pictures out of the actual words
So
of
it's
the
a
book.
whale, and it has all the words in
Yes.
it. So that's a great companion present to this.
And that's a great for people who like nautical history and things like that.
Let's talk dogs.
I know, isn't this a
So
great book?
cute.
This is the Black Dog Project, and this gentleman photographer. We've all heard that black cats don't get adopted.
Yeah, I didn't know black dogs were a problem.
Neither did I, but apparently he talked to, he was talking to his
getting
local
adopted
shelter, and so he did this. And what's interesting is it's black dogs against
open it
black
up there.
backgrounds. So
Oh,
the
my
photography
goodness.
is really quite interesting and spectacular, and anybody who loves dogs. And we have a lot of really good kind of picture book dog books right now.
So cute.
We've got a couple books on old dogs, those dogs with the whiskers and everything like that.
Speaking of which, look at
Yes, that
Who
looks
would
like
not
my
adopt
old
that?
Molly.
Oh my goodness. All right, so Black Dogs Project.
Right.
They can get that great picture book for the dog lover in the
Yes.
family. Okay.
So let's see, what else should we touch
I don't know.
here?
I'm looking at one that I can grab.
Okay, well, here, why don't I give you this one, because
Oh, yeah.
this is kind of indicative of some of the other ones. So this is a Harry Potter kind of look back. We talked last time about
The big picture book, yeah.
the number one coming
Yeah.
out as an illustrated. This is the character vault, looking at them all, going back. The thing is, we also have, there's some great Lord of the Rings books out now, like the art and the and everything behind the filmography of it, I guess. And a book on the Vikings, which is a TV show, and of course we have the Downton Abbey and things like
Yeah.
this. Is the time of year when they bring these out. And for the Harry Potter lover who's just waiting and waiting for something new.
There you go. This
This-
looks awesome.
It's great fun. And you learn even more. I mean, that's what's so funny is J.K. Rowling every so often still just comes out with a few tidbits
Sure. Okay.
of information, and it's just
Adds
like,
a whole new dimension to
yeah,
what you
or
thought
just
you knew.
tweets something. It's like, oh, like a whole new character development or something like
Yeah,
that.
I kind of got on, or was viewing one of those threads, and some of the stuff they were saying, I was like, that's
Right.
way above me.
Right,
I just
right.
thought he was a wizard with a stick. There's more to it.
Right. Oh, do you want to do the map one?
I
Yes.
just grabbed it. So.
Maps are always big. It's funny, we have a humor book of maps where they've made all these maps that are actually funny, like, South America is like the land of telenovas or something like that. But this is real, the art of illustrated maps, and it's map making history and everything like that, and how
Cool.
And people love maps,
Yes.
especially up around here with all the different hiking maps and things of that nature. When people buy like rolled maps, they're so funny. It's like, can I roll it? And it's like, no, I fold mine, or no, I roll mine this way with it on the inside. I roll it on the outside. I don't roll it tight. People are very particular. So I love getting a few
Yeah.
good map books
That's
in
awesome.
every year.
We can't let you go without talking about this. Because I know, again, cat lady,
Yes,
but this is so cute.
That is one I have bought for myself. And basically what this is, and it's a great
Confession
way.
booth here.
It's a great way for kids to learn about art too. What they've done is they've substituted cats in all these great art pictures. So you learn a little bit about the artist in the picture. Of course, here's the cat with a pearl earring on the cover.
So cute.
And it's amazing. It's great fun, and you see all the different techniques. And what I've done, we had another book like this years ago, and when I've gone to museums or something with my son, he recognizes paintings. And of course, he recognizes
Moms,
them as
where's
with
the cat?
Still, it's a start.
You were cultured.
Right.
Just don't talk.
Right. So anyway, it's fun. And we also have, in addition to that one, there's a paperback book called Fat Cat Art, which is basically art and what they've done is they've inserted this giant orange. So like the Mona Lisa is sitting there, and all of a sudden there's a giant orange fat cat.
Nice.
So it's kind of the same thing, but a little different.
All right, for the cat lover in the family, or the art lover.
The art lover, right.
And let's, I've seen this thing that you tried to grab earlier that I kind of
the Thing Explainer.
I like this.
This is sort of... He wrote the book What If, which was a huge seller for us last year. And basically, this is complicated stuff in simple words. And so it's just really, that's what he does, is kind of take normal things and kind of blow them up, let you look at them. And so it's really good for all ages.
I am actually going to come and buy this book because this is exactly what I would love to read.
Right.
You know, because you get to learn something as well as experience it with your child.
Right.
Or,
right.
You know,
and with the graphics and the, you know, and everything, it does make it fun to do. And, you know, it's not too much, so it's not overwhelming.
Smart.
Yes. It's like, so it's your next
Christmas
cocktail party. Oh, well, of course you know.
Of course, I know these complicated things. So this is the Thing Explainer. Complicated stuff in simple words. They talk about astronomy, it looks like, geology, all sorts of cool stuff. Under a car's front cover. So there you go.
Right. Oh,
AKA hood.
We should. Simple
Easy,
terms.
Easy. Okay, so Thing Explainer. Well, do you want to grab one more? Do we have time? I think we might have a minute left.
Okay, let's see.
Keeping within our 45-minute span.
I'm going to skip the football one because I really just brought
that
for my son. But how about we'll use this again to
cookbook?
This is a cookbook, and I just grabbed one because that's the other thing that's really big this time of year are these beautiful cookbooks. This is the Pioneer Woman who has a TV show and got quite famous with her farm and things like that. But
I think I've seen it.
Yes, there you go. So I know that, I mean, we all know you can download recipes online and you can probably find almost anything, but there's still nothing like a beautiful cookbook.
Yes.
Especially when it's rendered like this and you've got the pictures and the backstory and things of that nature. And so, you know,
and you really don't want your computer where you're splashing liquids.
Right. And, you know, so some people are like, oh, they have too many cookbooks. Well, people have a lot of cookbooks. They can always, they love cookbooks. So
awesome.
And again, this is just one. We have some amazing ones this year, and they're all beautiful. And you know, you walk by the cookbook section around lunch, and you know, it's like, why is my stomach growling? Oh, you know.
I know. Well, excellent, Lori. So you have a great selection here. Art, cats, House Tells the Story, Homes of the American Presidents.
Yes.
Cool. So a lot of stuff. And folks, it is an experience to go into White Birch Books. So you really got to get in there. But you guys do online stuff.
You can do online. We just had this the other day. Somebody's like, oh, I can't get there by your hours. And, you know, we are flexible. That's the thing with being small and in town.
Yep.
You know, we can hide books on the porch for you. We've got, we've got
nice
people who live all around town, so we can deliver them to places and things like that. And we're happy to do that, especially this time of year.
Special order, too.
We definitely special order. We're ordering like crazy. Books come within a day or two. And, you know, we're definitely keeping an eye on the clock to make sure, and we can tell you whether we can get a book in time or not. And if not, we can always do gift cards that so they can come in after the holidays and pick up that special book if for some reason it's hard to get. And no, it's funny. We are just constantly watching that list. Is this coming? When's that?
Right.
That
it's a juggling match, I'm sure. Well, Laura, thank you so much. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. I wish we could have you every day because there's so many books in the shop, and we didn't even talk about the second floor in your place.
No, I didn't even bring any of the kids' books, which are so much fun.
Well, we'll bring maybe next time.
Next time.
All right, Laura, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
You folks can find White Birch Books right south of the village. It's right past Schuler Park as you're heading south on the right. Right across from TD Bank.
Yes.
So thanks again.
Yes.
All right, folks, we'll be back. We have more Watch and Win, of course, and a little bit of weather throw your way.